You're listening to Abundant Living here on WKJC. I hope you've been enjoying the show so far. So our next guest is a pioneer in the concept of in-home personal training and worksite wellness programs. In other words, he helps to train people in their homes, and he even goes out, or his associates even go out to your workplace to help you with a wellness program. How awesome is that? So his company, Fred Foster Fitness, is unique in that it has developed a functional, real-world, easy-to-learn fitness program, and it's designed to work with or without exercise equipment. I think that is pretty awesome, and that's pretty unique. But he's here tonight to share some of those secrets with us. So I want you guys to help me welcome Mr. Fred Foster. Welcome, Fred.
Oh, wow. I wanted you to keep talking, and you're saying so many nice things about me.
Oh. Okay, hold on, though. I have something for you. I got to give this to you. Just a second. Got to get that. Got to get that. That's important.
Oh, I'm loving that already. I'm loving it already. You can just bring me on and just keep clapping for me. I like that. No,
awesome,
thank you so much. I am honored that you would have me on your show. I'm honored to have a chance to, by way of radio, talk to all these ladies. So thank you so much.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for coming on. And I know that you're a master trainer in wellness as well as in fitness, so we're really excited to talk to you today. Why is it really important to have a fitness regimen?
There are fewer people out there that need me for the reasons they think they need me. In other words, talking about going from good to great rather than where they are up to good. So that's sort of my preamble. But in terms of what it is that's important to the fitness regimen, or what do you get out of it? You know, first and foremost, most people who talk to us, it controls your weight. You know, and here's the thing, most of the health problems we have, certainly in this country and elsewhere, has to do with just being over fat. Notice I said over fat and not overweight, because sometimes we get confused just in hearing, well, I weigh 150 pounds. Well, that may or may not be good or bad based on where they need to be, meaning in high school you may have weighed 150. You may weigh 150 now, but if there's more fat than you had back then or less muscle, that may not be the best way to go about it. So it controls your fat, how much fat is in our body, stuff that gets in the way. Another thing is it helps control diseases, and that's related to the fat in many ways. But, you know, no one, very few of us at least anyway, should have to deal with diabetes, have to deal with hypertension, have to deal with high cholesterol. Those are things that have very little to do with genetics, but a lot to do with lifestyle. How about this one? It improves your mood. You know, a lot of people are just sad and they're down. We know adrenaline is a great drug. It's a hormone. It works better than Prozac or anything else that you can imagine. I heard earlier about fun. Having fun, laughing even at yourself, and just feeling better in general works well. Hey, it boosts energy. You sleep better. It puts a spark back into your life. Yeah, it's fun. So there are a lot of things of exercise. I could go on for an hour about that one.
Well, it sounds like you're very passionate about exercise and wellness. What is your story? Why are you so passionate about it?
Well, I'll tell you something. Growing up, I mean, today, I own one of the most successful fitness consulting companies in the Mid-Atlantic states. We're about to launch an internet program where we can reach people worldwide, but it wasn't always that way. I mean, growing up, I was an athlete. I played 4 sports. I went to the University of Miami. I went there on a football scholarship, played football. 1983, my senior year, my senior season, our school won the first national championship, and sports were always part of my life. Unfortunately, like some of my teammates who were able to go to the NFL, that wasn't me. I had to go out and get a real job. So here I was, working at a radio station like you, working in radio as a salesperson, and I would drive my little Chevy Chevette around Miami, Florida, over South Florida in 1984, just 1985, just trying to sell a spot here, a spot there, trying to earn some money for the radio station for myself. And while it was okay, I wasn't having much fun. And my passion, my fun time of my day would be When I got off of work, if I go to the gym and I would work out. And that was just my thing. That was improving my mood. That was making me feel better. And one night, it was about 9 o'clock at night, a gentleman named Jerry walked up to me, and I'm laying on the floor there stretching. Jerry's from Brazil, and Jerry said, hey, you know, my doctor says I need to work out, and if I came in here, would you help me out? I go, yeah, sure, no problem. It was great. He goes, well, I see you stretching. My legs are really tight. Would you show me a few stretches? I go, yeah, sure, Jerry. Get on the floor. So we're stretching together and we're talking. And he asked me, when I come to the gym, I said, you know, ask about this time every night. I stay for an hour and a half, have some fun, meet some people. But basically, I work out. He says, well, if I came in, would you help me out? But I said, yeah, sure. And then here's the question he asked me, which totally threw me off. He said, well, how much do you charge me? And I looked back at him, and I didn't know what to say. This is 1984. A personal trainer was a West Coast thing. It hadn't made the East yet, so I didn't know what that was. So I'm thinking to myself, all this stuff is going through my mind in a second. Remember, this is 1984. Gas costs about 60 cents a gallon. I drove around South Florida all day. 60 cents a gallon. I'm dating myself and what? And I'm thinking, well, I probably spend $3 a day on gas. So I looked at him and I said, $5. He said, okay.
Fred, no.
Okay, that's $5. Yeah, it wasn't my best. Well, it was my first sale, so we'll call it a good sale, but it wasn't a high profit margin. But every night, Jerry would give me a $5 bill when I worked with him. Now, I didn't have any background or education in fitness, and I understood working out intuitively, and I'd done a lot of things, but I knew just enough not to hurt him, and we had fun. Well, that hobby became a part-time job. The part-time job became a part-time business, and a year and a half later, I looked at the radio station job, I looked at my fitness job, and said, you know something? Forget the job, I'm in business, and I've been in business ever since. Now, the real deal, though, and I want to get to that passion question, the real deal was this. My second client was a gentleman who was an attorney, who was by any means worldly successful, a lot of money, very famous on television, that type of thing. So I sit down with him, and I said, well, sir, what is it you want me to do? Expect him to tell me I want to lose 20 pounds, have more energy, that type of thing. And he blew me away with something. He said, you know, if I work out, I think I'll feel better about myself. I wasn't ready for that. Well, what do you mean? He goes, well, I'm on antidepressants. My kids are giving me a hard time. And he told me his story. And that's when the light bulb went off on my head. Yes, fitness is fun. Yes, fitness helps keep my cholesterol down or whatever. But the biggest thing is it turns me on, it excites me, and makes me vibrant in everything I do in life. And I've spent the last almost 30 years now trying to help people find themselves by way of exercise. So that's the long answer to say that's why I'm passionate.
Wonderful, wonderful. And it turned into a vibrant business. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So I know a lot of people, the main reason probably why we don't exercise, we come up with so many different excuses, you know, why we can't exercise. And you being a personal trainer, what are some of the, I guess, main excuses that you hear all of the time for people not so-called being able to exercise?
Well, number one, first and foremost here at every day is, I don't have time. You know, I don't have time to exercise. My reply is, do you have time to be fat? I don't have extra time. Do you have time to die early? I don't have time. Do you have time to live encased in a body that's misery? So that's the big one, is I don't have time. The other thing that I always hear is, I'm too tired. And I laugh at that one because, again, why are you tired? Well, you're not exercising. And the third one, I like this one, is exercise is boring. You know, you hear some people say, it's just not fun. I don't like to do it. And, you know, I tell them, well, that's okay. I mean, you don't have to like to do it. Please do it, but let's find a fun activity. Heard earlier, riding a bike, walking with the family, whatever it might be, but we'll figure out something. But basically, not enough time, I'm too tired, it's boring, are the three that I hear the most.
Sure. Okay, so you guys, we got all the excuses out of the way, so no more excuses. We're going to start living a healthier life and incorporating some exercise into our lives. Everyone, no matter what the age, the background, the schedule, should be able to do this. So moving forward, we are going to exercise on a regular basis. So let's get some tips from Fred. We're fortunate for him to be on the line today. Fred, if you could help us out and tell us maybe some easy ways for us to get a workout in. And let's say even if we have a hectic schedule, I know a lot of us who listen to this station, a lot of my listeners are business people, they're married, they have children, they're balancing a lot. So those kinds of people, how can they fit this exercise regimen into their busy schedule?
Well, it's first and foremost by keep doing what you've been doing, just add some movement to it. Here's an example. You live in a home, you've got more than one floor, you have a restroom on more than one floor. Never go to the bathroom on the same floor that you're on. Now think about that. If you're home all day, you may go up and down the stairs 5, 6, 7, 8 times. You're burning a few calories. If you work in an office, go to the furthest bathroom. Take the stairs. Incorporate things. But then it gets to be fun. You're a busy person, you're a professional, you're on the phone. Well, here's the thing. You're at work. Never take a phone call sitting down. Unless you have to write something, just stand up at all times. Want to make it more interesting? Stand on one foot. Walk during lunch. Walk before lunch. You know, one of the things I like, and I'm imagining seeing 100 people in front of me right now, but just stand up nice and tall, both hands out to the side, arms extended, elbows locked, fingers locked, wrists locked, and just make circle motion, circles to the front, and count to 100. And then do it backward. Most people can't even hold them up there. It'll take a couple of minutes. That in itself will get you stronger. You know, here's one. You like television? I got 3 great things to kill that one, and you can still get your exercise in. You watch the show. Don't watch the show live. Instead, record the show. Skip through all the commercials. You'll save about 20 minutes in an hour-long show. Take that same 20 minutes and exercise. Same hour, still saw your show, now you've got 20 minutes to exercise. Want to watch it live, want to take the commercials, do one exercise every commercial break. So if there's 6 or 8 or 10 commercials in there, and you spend a minute to a minute and a half doing a few squats, doing a few jumping jacks, doing a few push-ups, doing a few crunches, you'll get a great workout and a good sweat watching your favorite show. Hey, you can dance with the stars. When they dance, you dance. You can sing with the idol. You can do all kinds of. The one I like is this one. Is find a workout partner. So find someone that hates exercise as much as you do, and go for a walk and talk about how much you hate exercise. You know, I mean, the idea is there's so many things that you can do. A broomstick, the canopies, a towel, the wall, the floor. Everything is fitness equipment. Another one, this is really, really big. Get outside every day. Even on the cold days, get outside. If it's 10 or 15 minutes, it will change everything about you. But here's the thing. If you can burn an extra 100 calories a day, which is not much, you can hold your breath almost and do that. An extra 100 calories a day, 3,500 calories equals a pound. You lose about a pound of fat every single month without even going to the gym or even sweating for that matter. Now, 1 pound of fat a month times 12 months is 12 pounds in a year. Listen, if it takes you 2 years to lose the 24, 25 pounds, is that a bad thing? Meanwhile, you
not at all. Absolutely. Excellent tips. And you guys, this is free information. I hope you all are taking notes, writing this down. Fred Foster, Fred Foster's Fitness. He doesn't even have his tip jar out. He's giving you this information for free. So definitely take notes and write this information down. We're so excited to have this on today. I know you've been in business for a little while now, so you've worked with quite a few clients. And I was hoping that if you could share maybe a couple of success stories of some of your clients, maybe 1 or 2 or 2 or 3.
Sure. And I'm going to tell you something. This is in all respect to the thousands of clients we've had in over 30 years of business, or almost 30 years in business. But I'm going to talk about 3 people working out right now with us, because they're all champions we have. But these 3, I just thought about just if you were asking the question. One of them is Pat Despain. It's Pat Despain, D-E-S-P-A-I-N. Pat Despain. Miss Pat will turn 98 years old in August.
Oh, bless her heart.
Now, I want you to understand something. We have a lot of senior clients. We have several people in their 90s. We've never had a 100-year-old client. We had one that was 98, moved to Florida. So we're working on Miss Pat getting to 100 years old. But here's the thing about Miss Pat. Several times a week, Miss Pat will get up. She will look you in your eye. She will just totally deny what the calendar says about her because she knows her body's in a good place. Does she have a walker? Yeah, but that walker goes away when she's exercised. Does she have hearing issues? Yes, she does, but she can hear everything that we have to say. But the one thing Miss Pat won't do is she will not go backwards. She is not one of those people saying, I'm trying to live out the string, and maybe stay here a little bit longer. No, she's saying, how can I be a benefit to the world today, every single day? Love Miss Pat. She leads, and I mean this, we have a group, one particular group, we have about 30 seniors. So the youngest is probably 73 years old right now. About 30 seniors. Miss Pat's at the front of every class with me looking to lead exercise. I can't whatever excuse you can have. Another one, Carrie Whistler. I love Carrie. Carrie works in the Montgomery County school system. She is a college counselor, so juniors, seniors go to her. She helps guide them through the college process to get to Harvard or Yale, wherever they may want to go to school. Almost a year ago this month, Carrie was diagnosed with an aggressive form of breast cancer. And her prognosis wasn't very, very good. She immediately started taking chemo and radiation, all the things that she has happened, changed her diet. Now, here's the thing. I did not meet Carrie until May. So we are now in our third month of working out. Not only is her cancer in remission, and I'm not taking credit for that one because we have a lot of doctors and people and the Lord himself are in the healing process. But here's the thing. She's gotten her strength back. And not only has she gotten her strength back, now it's, okay, what else can I do? I want to be stronger than I've ever been before. In college, she played soccer. And understand, she's close to 50 years old, hasn't run like that in almost 30 years. Yet, she's riding her bike and she's making a change, and every day she's overcoming something. And here's the part that I'm really happiest about. When you go through chemotherapy, and I want you to think about this, she was bald when I met her. Her eyebrows were gone when I met her. She was tired all the time when I met her. I mean, she had taken time off of work, went back to work one day, had to come home after a couple of hours. She was just tired. Well, today she goes to work every single day. Today, she is living a vibrant life, and I love about today, I'm not going to see her until August because she's taking her first trip outside of Bethesda, Maryland, since she's been sick today. And she's going to the Outer Banks. She's saying, Fred, I'm going to ride that bike till the wheels fall off. I'm excited about it. And let me give you one more because this happened today. Janet Mitchell. Here's the deal. Janet Mitchell is a softball player. Janet Mitchell is mid-50s, late 50s. Janet Mitchell plays on not a senior, but a 50-plus softball team, 55-plus, that plays teams younger than they are. Just last week, they went to the Senior Olympics, won the gold medal. We're talking 10,000 softball players. They won the gold medal. But here's the thing. She did it after getting one of our rehab programs after both knees, total knee constructions. And now she's going to start playing basketball in the fall. So, yeah, we got some folks I'm happy about. They inspire me.
Awesome. And those three ladies just took away all of our excuses. So if they can do it, I know that we can as well. That is awesome. I want to ask you about personal training. I have a couple questions about that. All right, you're listening to Abundant Living here on Blog Talk Radio WKJC. We're talking to Fred Foster again of Fred Foster's Fitness, and he's given us some great information on how we can work out, whether we're busy, whether we're ill. I mean, we just got rid of all of the excuses today. I'm really excited about that. So, Fred, I wanted to talk to you about personal training. And I know that you've been a personal trainer for many years, and you have been very important to the success of those clients, those stories that you just told us about. Tell us a little bit about, for people who are not quite familiar or not quite clear, exactly what a personal trainer is and some of the benefits of having a personal trainer.
Okay, well, I came up, just as we did this, was studies. It could be more, but 7 things you want to have in a personal trainer. And if they don't have all seven, don't go past go, find another one. Because these are the things that really matter, all right? And it's less to do with how much you know about fitness and more about how they relate to you, you relate to them. So number 1, you want to give someone that has an attitude that they're going to give you the fewest opportunities to fail. Let me repeat that. Give you the fewest opportunities to fail. In other words, they're going to help take away the excuses for you. They're going to be the ones that are going to believe more in your ability than you believe in your ability until you start to believe in your ability so much that you can feel like you can do anything. So you want the fewest opportunities to fail. That's the encouraging person. And encouraging, it depends on how that works. People ask the question, Fred, will you yell at me? My question is, do I have to? There are some clients I will whisper to. There are some clients I will grab them by the elbow and say, you do it this way. Other clients I will never touch. Some clients will ask them what to eat every single day. Other clients I'll never talk about food. The fact of the matter is I'm going to find the thing you need the most, and I'm going to make sure I give you the fewest opportunities to fail in that area. The places you're already successful in, just keep doing what you're doing. So that's number 1, and believe me, that covers the others right there.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If you do that, number 2, you should get faster and better results. In other words, we do all the thinking for you. For an hour of your life, you allow us to take you where we know you need to go. And you get the results faster and better. And I tell people that it's kind of like, I remember when Michael Jordan played basketball, and greatest player of all time perhaps. Here's the thing. He always had a coach at every level. Why? Because Mike could never see himself play. Our jobs as trainers are to watch you and make sure you're doing things not just safely, but get the results you want to. Here goes one, proper fat loss and muscle gain. Met a new client yesterday. She's lost 30 pounds before she met me, but she did it all the wrong way. She lost 30 pounds in a month, and she's starving herself. We got to change that. Here is proper fat loss and then muscle gain. And ladies, here goes one for you. The key for women, more so than men, not just as much for men, but it's more dramatic in women, is the key and the foundation of your fitness program should always be focused on getting stronger. Building muscle is the foundation of your program. Now, I'm not talking becoming a bodybuilder. You're not going to look that way if you try. Those people are genetically gifted to look the way they look. So we're not talking that. What we're talking about is just what you call toning and firming, I call getting stronger. But here's what happens. A pound of muscle burns about 30 calories a day before you even bat at your eye. If you build muscle, you burn calories more efficiently. So lose 5 pounds of fat, add 5 pounds of muscle, you weigh the same. And we talked about weight before, but your body composition is totally different. Third thing, or fourth thing here, reduce the chance of injury. I already touched on that one. Most people that are in a fitness program drop out. The ones that don't quit because of some other reason, because they get bored, like we talked about early, is that they get injured. Our jobs as trainers, just like doctors, do no harm or protect you. We also are looking not just to lose 20 pounds, not to lose 30 pounds, but to help you establish a lifestyle of fitness, a lifestyle of wellness. In other words, I don't want to hear about 20 pounds. You can tell me about it. I want to talk to you about what are you going to do for the next 43 years of your life. Because if you do that, you change everything about you. And here goes another one. Overcoming plateaus. See, sometimes we will hit a plateau, meaning we're working really hard, but we're not seeing gains. It's the trainer that understands fitness and your body and how you think at that point in time, you know how to change your workout, to tweak your workout, to tell you things that will help you get to the next level. Sometimes it might be go home and rest because you're overtraining. Because, again, our job is to do no harm. So if the trainer doesn't have those things, ladies, all of them, then find somebody else.
Excellent. That was excellent information. I'm sure a lot of us have never heard that before. So thank you so much for that. You guys, I hope you all were writing that down. And if you didn't have your paper and your pen handy, this will definitely be in the replay in our archives. So look for this information. Thank you, Fred. That was excellent. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So I'm sure that some of the listeners may be really interested in working with you or one of your trainers. Let us know how you can help them, what kind of services in general that you offer, and then let us know how we can contact you.
Excellent. Well, very good. Well, Fred Foster Fitness Company has three parts to it. We call it FFFC for short. Fred Foster Fitness Company is the parent company. So often you'll see our team wearing shirts that say FFF on them and the logo and all that other stuff. And we do personal and group fitness training, pre- and post-rehabilitation services, home, office, gym, inside, outside, land, water, day, night. If you're a company looking to reduce health insurance costs or just get their people healthier, we will go on site and we'll actually show them whether they have a gym or not and help those companies get better. Now, we offer personal training, and our training is we come to you and we meet you on a location. We do stuff outside of the gym. We don't need a dumbbell, the stairs, all kinds of things that fitness are putting it to us. We do them in groups. We have what we call small group training, where often our clients will put together their own group and we'll work with them, or our large group training where we actually do what we do. We do it all throughout the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. So what you want to do there is just simply contact us. Now, our office phone number is 240-403-4100. That's 240-403-4100. But an easy way to find us is simply go on the web and either Google Fred Foster Fitness or go to fredfosterfitness.com. Now, here goes a bonus for you. We have a program called Fitness for Eternity. The Fitness for Eternity is all the programs I just told you, but also an online wellness program that can be done by anybody on the planet, wherever they might be. Here's the example.
Awesome.
Somebody said, I want to lose 20 pounds in the next 5 months. Okay, fine. We calculate for them. You go online, you put in your name, your weight. We talk about cholesterol, blood pressure, that type of thing. And you actually we can put together a meal program, a nutrition program, not made up by us, but by nutritionists and registered dietitians. American University is involved in this project, all kinds of things. And you can plot every single meal and snack from now until the next 5 months or whatever your particular goal date might be. We have 8 different cuisines, over 450 entrees. It will show you how to make them, what to make them with, how to change things if you don't like this or that, whatever it might be, and keep your food log. Fall off the wagon, no big deal, because you can start right back again. Also, there'll be an online video program. We're starting with 20 videos, but there'll be over 100 fitness videos that will show you what to do in the comfort of your home without us even being around.
Wow.
And you can plan your program. Now, here's the crazy part about that. If you call Fred Foster up and say, I want to work with you, we say yes. It costs you $90 an hour for our smallest program to work with us. Down to about $70 an hour, but we're working with people 2-3 days a week. We get the results like Miss Pat and Janet and Kari got. And we'll always do that. And in groups, it's a little bit less expensive. But here's the crazy part and why I'm excited about Fitness for Eternity and the online program. For $9.95 a month, that's $9.95, folks. Okay, you go to the drive-thru, you can spend that one time. So if you lift the drive-thru once a month, pay us, you can get our total library of video fitness. You also can have our entire nutrition program. Again, this is not something I make up. This is something that scientific people understand about nutrition. No gimmicks, no pills, none of the other stuff. Good old-fashioned food that mama fed you when you were young, okay, and exercise. We're doing it the right way. And here's the great part about it. For just a little bit more, $14.95 a month, you can have a virtual trainer, meaning that trainer would online work with you and help tweak your program to make it more specific to you. Now, let me tell you something. You would spend that much in about 6 or 8 minutes with one of our people. That website is going live in August, and here I want you to hear it. Now, if you go to fredfosterfitness.com, it'll come up in August. But Fitness for Eternity, the fitnessforeternity.com. It's the online program. You can go from there. But just Google Fitness for Eternity, Google Fred Foster Fitness, call our office 240-403-4100. We're easy to find.
That is exciting. I know you guys like that. You guys like that? Is it exciting? Yeah, the studio is excited about that. They're really excited. What a great deal. You have just taken away all the excuses today. Definitely go to Fred Foster Fitness. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but fredfosterfitness.com to sign up for that or to be ready when it launches in August?
Either fredfosterfitness.com. If I go there now, because in August the other will be up, but it's also fitnessforeternity.com. Either one of those will get you there, all right? And we'll get you there. Or just simply make it simple, Google Fred Foster Fitness. Just Google it.
Wonderful.
Remember my name and add fitness to it. In case there's another Fred Foster doing something else with his life, you won't talk to him, you'll talk to one of our guys, and we'll help you out.
Okay. Wonderful. And I applaud you for keeping that affordable for anyone who wants to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So I definitely applaud you for that.
Thank you.